Cancer, how we doing, hon? So I wanted to do a general reading, like for whoever needs it style, but my team is real stubborn. Either that or there's a very urgent message for you. They like to get their zodiacs out of the way. I don't know if the messages is very urgent for you, but it was definitely for you. So I'm gonna get you done. Yeah, they happy about that. This is probably your family, you know, ancestors or whatever, or maybe your family's praying. I don't know. Oh, okay. Cancer. Okay, well, it feels good to do hood rat shit with my friends. Okay. I know. Why does everything that's so bad feel so good? Right? The devil with the sun. Why does everything that's so toxic feel so good? You know, I get it. Oh, Spirit's here. They want to talk about what's making you feel so good. Okay. Or they're talking about you going over a body of water, you know, to feel better. Yeah, to heal. Yeah, definitely. Six of Swords with the healing. This is your spirit, people. They want to talk to you about healing and what it's going to require, what it's going to take. You know what I mean? Healing is here, though. Also, with healing comes time. You know, time, patience. But with the Spirit Guide card, my Six of Swords card, it's going to require separation, baby. You know, healing requires separation. Separation for elevation, you know? Yeah, man. Okay. You had a lot invested here. You had possibly cared for someone for a long time, like a mothering energy. The Seven of Pentacles is an investment. There's possibly a heavy financial investment, but this is something that we've cared for, that you enjoy caring for as well. I enjoy caring for this. Most Cancers I know are caretakers, and they are people pleasers. They enjoy doing things for others. They enjoy investing in others. They enjoy, it brings them joy. It makes them happy. You see all the yellow? It makes me happy to do it. Now, with any investment, though, you know, comes a reward, a payoff, you know, like a real commitment. I do see where somebody here in the recent past was invested, possibly married or in a long-term commitment. I'm seeing the commitment right now, you know, definitely living together with somebody. If not married, definitely a serious relationship is here where we've lived with someone or whatever we've invested in financially, like a business, like overhead, you know, there's overhead investment here. So if this is an entrepreneur, this would be the overhead investment, and we can actually afford to celebrate a little bit. You know, I can treat my friends and family good. Why do I see a red flag there? Honey, I can't lie to you. They're highlighting it. They're highlighting it. I've never seen that before. You see that? You see that red flag? That's what they're highlighting on the card. Oh, and I see it here too. I see the female looking at the male. She's very excited by this male. And he's not looking at her, he's looking away. There's red flags there already. They're already kind of, the female's excited, I'm not gonna lie to you. Okay, based on what I saw in that card, the female is excited, if you catch my drift. Or maybe it's just a windy day, it's cold, I don't know. But yeah, what's going on with this family? Well, we got some abuse going on in the family. Abuse. Hostile family. Hostile. What goes on in this house stays in this house, don't it? This is domestic abuse. This is domestic abuse. You know, when you start to be a reader, and I don't want to talk about myself, but I got to go off on this tangent because I think it's relative to you for whatever reason. Speaking of relatives, there's a lot of relatives here. You would not believe the amount of people that walk up to me, complete strangers, and tell me the most personable things about them. I mean, it's not like, you know, dirty or anything, but like, for example, I had a stranger approach me in Walmart the other day, and he just could not get enough of my presence. And the oddest thing is I look behind me and my mom is literally elbow to elbow, like she's looking at fruit, and she doesn't realize I'm right behind her, like I'm right in front of her. That is God sending you a little protection. Because I remember when I looked back and I noticed it was her, and I saw a side profile of her, really the back of her. I grabbed her by the arm and I said, "This is my mom." Like, there's strength in numbers almost. When I don't know if there's something about your energy that, you know, it brings out people. They're just very drawn to you. I had another gentleman today. I've had such weird conversations. I had a gentleman today just almost made me cry, and the tears are welting in his eyes, and he's telling me about, for weeks I've been talking about a car accident, and I kept seeing a car accident. It kept going on in my reads. And this was said, car accident. His baby mom and his twin daughters, who are car seat age, okay? They're parked. They're getting out of the vehicle. So you imagine this female has to get two twins out of the back seat of a car. There is a high-speed chase going on, and the driver is ODing, going in and out of consciousness on fentanyl, and smacks into a parked car going 50 miles an hour. One of his twins is in ICU. And the other one is going to be okay, but she's got a broken arm and a couple other, you know, she's not in critical care. I had another dude I mean, this is all one 24-hour span. And it's very masculine. I have a lot of masculines that subscribe to my channel. I kind of noticed it today. I turned around and it was all masculine energy around me, like 10 of them. I had a masculine today. He's telling me, God, he just started confessing. I mean, it was like I was a confessional. Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. Remember when you'd go into confessional at the Catholic Church? And he's just going on and on and on about this domestic issue. And that's what I'm seeing here in this family is domestic abuse. I'm seeing domestic issues. And he was going on and on about, oh my God, felony assault and spitting on him and ripping out his dreads. And he was so candid to the point I was shocked because I didn't know his name. Like, I had to interrupt him mid-sentence and I said, what is your name? Like, and he's telling me details about his life. He's like, I just did 21 years in prison. And I'm like, Jesus Christ. And you just came home and you're doing this? And he was already in a domestic situation, and there was already a child involved, an 8-month-old baby that he's tied to with this crazy woman. Now, I don't know what he does to her. I did ask. I said, is there a drinking problem that I need to know about? A drug problem? I mean, I'm not asking you for these details. You're just going to unload on me. Give me a little background. Like, shoot me straight. You don't mind shooting me straight about everything else. Well, not for him because he's on parole. So, definitely not on his side. Now, he said that she's on medication, whatever. Listen. I am seeing where someone's heavily invested here in a commitment, a family situation where there's a lot of domestic abuse in the family. Okay? No, don't you die on me. You be good to me. Nope, dead. Yeah. Wow. This is a karmic. Yep. It was all based on looks and attraction, but this person drives the other person completely fucking nuts, crazy. I think you lose sleep. Money's definitely an issue. For whatever reason. You know, money keeps us tied to situations. Hopeless, helpless situation. This did feel like luck was on your side. This is a beautiful new start. Brand new financial opportunities that obviously ended very quickly because I have grief here. You know what I mean? That's brought nothing but grief and hardship and judgments here. And this new cycle starts. And someone's big old heart, which would be you, Queen of Cups, is so hurt and betrayed because they keep meeting Knight of Cups energy. Okay? Which is someone, honey, they're not ready for a commitment. If you're a Queen of Cups, you are you're an older female. Here is a much younger, compatible energy, but younger, and see how all that, listen, he's nowhere near on your level, baby. And he's not commitment minded, but somebody sure as shit has found themselves in commitment with somebody out of lust. Now, that's what I'm seeing at the bottom of the deck, but we'll clarify it, and I'm sorry. I'll get more on each card as we go. Sorry. But it did not bring me any pleasure because I kept seeing car accident for weeks. And when he said that, and I thought, like, you didn't do enough to help. You know what I mean? But all I can do is put these messages out on this channel and pray that they get where they need to go. You know, I can't go announcing to people I'm a fucking tarot reader. Because it's not a very well received line of work because of the negative connotation that's around it, that there's a lot of devil worship involved, and people don't understand that not every tarot reader is the same. A lot of us are in our Bible. A lot of us do not practice no type of voodoo, hoodoo, witchcraft, spell work. We don't do it. Okay. There's an investment here that you're really trying to hold on to. Somebody is. But let me tell you, there is a lot of secrets that go on behind closed doors in this home and in this union. There's also a lot of fear and a lot of illusion that goes on behind closed doors in this home, in this union. Listen, man, I know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm talking about. My team would never, ever set me up for failure. And there's a whole lot of fighting. Y'all are domestic as fuck. This is felony assault. This is domestic abuse. It is. And that's what we're talking about right now. Page of Cups, Five of Wands. We're talking about domestic abuse. A lot of competition, a lot of rivalry there. Meaning unfaithfulness, most likely. What we're talking about, why somebody's getting hostile in the home, is there's a discussion, an endless discussion or debate about competition in the home. It does lead to domestic assault. Five of Wands, Knight of Swords. Yes, yes, yes. I do think kids are watching this. Pages tend to be children, especially verifying the Ten of Cups. This is a child watching someone, you know, or two people go at it. They are physically going at it. They are roughing each other up. They're putting their hands on each other. In the home. 4 Pentacles, 4 Wands, 44. This is at your home, your address. For whatever reason, I felt the need to tell you about that. Very odd couple of last 24 hours or such. You know, when spirits understand that you understand them, they'll bring people who need help your way. You get what I'm saying? They start sending troubled people towards you. I don't know if I'm supposed to tell you that. I had a guy yesterday, he said, man, look, I know this is forward, but can I get your number? Can we just go out and, you just seem so cool. Can we just go out and get like a bite to eat or something? I said, no, I don't think that'd be a good idea. And you could tell he just wasn't going to take no for an answer. I don't think it was sexual. I think that people are just drawn to your energy. And he kept asking me about what my hobbies were. Well, what do you do for, you know, hobbies, and or what are you working on? However he phrased it. To the point where he was directly asking me, like, this was the time where you're supposed to disclose you're a reader, and I just refused to. I'm just don't feel comfortable, you know. I said, well, I am getting ready to start a business. I got everything I need. I should be up and running by June. But it definitely wasn't this business. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't lying. I don't believe in lying to folks. You get what I'm saying? If they're fishing for information because they can sense something about you, I don't believe in lying. You know, some things I got to put back on spirit. Like, nah, if you want the person to get the message, I'm doing my part. I'm putting it on YouTube. You let them find it. You let them find it. Okay. In the recent past, somebody really invested heavily in a union, in a home. And it did seem like this was a victory. Somebody here was put on a pedestal. Somebody in the relationship definitely invested in the other one. Maybe a marriage. I'm not sure. There's a lot of marriage energy here. If not, this was a heavy commitment where someone maybe flooded the other person with gifts. They definitely posted a lot of pictures of this person. They definitely put this person on a pedestal as if they had won a trophy. Do you understand? That they were very settled down and comfortable and had won a trophy. They treated this person as such. They treated this person as a trophy. Polished the trophy every day. If you're picking up what I'm putting down. Spirit's coming in. Okay. Yeah, Spirit's talking about what... There is a lot of secrets that go on in this home, and Spirit's directly getting involved right now in the present moment. This is when Spirit needs to interject, because the moon also talks about protection. And with the Six of Swords, this is called spiritual protection. This is called divine intervention that's going on in a union, in a home right now as we speak. Present moment. Spirit's like, now's my time to interlude. Okay. They're talking about all the fighting, specifically domestic abuse that's going on in the home. The kids and such, they really want to talk about the physical violence, the beating up of one person or beating up on both of you. Spirit also really wants to talk about the competition that is surrounding you. You know, or the competition within the family. Definitely a lot of anger. Definitely a lot of physical abuse. Oh, wow. 8 of Wands, 5 of Wands, 8 of Wands. They directly are talking to you. This is Spirit talking to you about the foul things that y'all say in text messages back and forth, or how someone communicates with you. 8 of Wands is my text messages card, or emails. You know what I mean? It's information flying back and forth in the air. What y'all saying to each other while you doing this hand-to-hand combat. How someone talks to you. If this person spits on you, yo, because 5 of Wands is fighting, but the 8 of Wands is information, something going on in between the airwaves. And I'm also seeing here where this dude's lips are puckered. Is somebody spitting? They're spitting on you, yo? Spitting, fighting, cussing, carrying on. I mean, that's just, no. That's a fucking no. And you have to understand, every time I cuss on YouTube, I don't get monetized. My videos don't get played. That's why my views are so low, because I can't refrain from, that's why Spirit's always like, stop cussing, stop. I do try to refrain, but they're not gonna, the algorithm, they're not gonna publish you. They're not gonna, for advertisement reasons. At the end of the day, it's all about money. It's all about a payday. So advertisers can't use your content, no matter how good it is, when you're dropping F-bombs. You know what? At the end of the day, I'm not doing this for money. Although I would like to be famous and a well-known reader, at the end of the day, I'm doing this to get the message that whoever needs it, okay? Someone here is spitting on someone. I do mean spitting. I see the lips puckered. Right through the airwaves. This is someone spitting during an argument. Someone spits at the other person during an argument. That's that's unforgivable. Unforgivable. I can remember one time I was a small child. When you're a kid, I'm talking like under 5 or right around that age where you would remember memories. And I had spit on someone, because kids test boundaries. They're young. I'm talking ages 1 through 5. And I had spit on someone. And I can remember never ever doing that again. Because my father was so upset. Like, you had might as well just broken a holy commandment in his book. If I spit on anybody, what's your problem? Yeah, no. Listen, I never did it again. I don't spit on anybody. Listen, there's some ass whoopings in life you won't forget. Somebody here has poor family values. I don't know if this person had domestic violence abuse in their home, okay? Because I'm seeing a child that witnessed a lot of it, and I don't know if this is monkey see, monkey do, but I don't give a shit either. What I'm talking about now, Spirit's talking about all the lies, illusion, fear that's going on in a home, under a roof. I do think a kid could be watching it too. I do think somebody's getting spit on. I do. Page of Cups, 5 of Wands, 8 of Wands. This is spitting through the air. This is an attack. You get what I'm saying? This is when somebody is hand-to-hand combat and they spit. No. Fuck no. No, I don't do that. Yeah, look. Big mad. You think I make this up as I go along? Big, mad, angry. Family involvement. This is the fact that they're clarifying my spirit guide card. This is your ancestors here. Somebody here, there is a lot of ancestors. The moon also refers to spiritual protection. The fact that I'm verifying the moon with the Six of Swords, this is your ancestors who are heavily guarding you at the home. This is my house. Okay. All right. Well, let's get to it, boss. What's this no sex, sexually frustrated thing about? It came out when I was trying to get a feel for the reading I was getting ready to do. This came out. Boom. Psh. Yeah, it's a bad joke. This is a bad punchline. Somebody here is being used as a punch bag. And if it's not, you know, roughing up on one another, it's the other way. Okay? 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 There is a lot of abuse in this home. Someone here is sending a text message that is vulgar. Okay? It's vulgar. This person is very frustrated, sexually frustrated. And when they become that way, they get violent. This person is also talking to competition, okay? This is text messages, texting other competitors. There's a lot of angry that's going on in the home. And it's like, well, if I can't get sex from you, I'm going to talk to competitors. You know, people fighting me for your spot. Because after all, don't think that other people don't realize all the investment I've put into you and the big fucking pedestal that I put you on. Okay? I don't know if someone did this just to make a competitor angry. I do have family involvement here. The family's hiding a good bit. They are. The reason that the family hides a lot is that they're trying to keep the peace within the family. They're doing this to protect their family. Like, this would be a sister protecting a brother protecting a sister, a mother protecting a son, a daddy protecting his daughter. So there's family involvement here that lies. So when someone leaves, they lie. I'm with my mom, I'm with my sister, I'm with my dad. There is a lot of anger going on within the family. A lot of hurt feelings and a lot of people just straight up angry, and they're talking about it. They're talking about domestic abuse. They're talking about how someone treats someone, like through text messages or emails. There could also be a kid talking about what they've seen at the home. Okay. Man, I keep hitting the damn thing and it's dead. I need the charger. I have to catch one. Yeah, somebody here has been to college. They have. You know, they show off their higher education as well. This is somebody that would have plaques on their wall. They're mirroring you. I have family here keeping the peace because they're trying to mirror your image or something. The family here does keep a lot of secrets from you about where someone goes or whatever. I don't know if you went to high school with somebody. Porn problem. So that would fit right into no sex and sexually frustrated. There's a porn problem here. I have no idea why religious or religion would come in with porn problem. Other than someone's religiously doing the same patterns over and over, you know, religious. You have to look up the definition of, when I think of religious, I'm thinking of religion. Religious, you'd have to look up the real meaning of that on Wikipedia. It's not always related to religion. Religious is doing something repetitively. I do this religiously. Someone here has an addiction to sex. They also probably have other addictions. I don't know what, can I get one more here? What is this mirroring about? What are you talking about? I mean, I do see the mirroring. You know what I'm saying? Because I have two lakes here. So the moon is reflecting the other moon. Again with the lakes, you know, so what you see on a lake is going to be reflected back. I understand that. Something going on in the family dynamic that's being mirrored back. Do you understand? Trapped. You know, the only mirror I'm seeing right now is someone's replaying their childhood, perhaps. The family here is trapped in the middle. I do have family, possibly even kids, trapped in the middle. Now, it's going to be monkey see, monkey do if you're raising a family, or, you know, children like this. Because, you know, kids are raised to behave like their parents. Have you ever heard somebody say, well, the apple don't fall far from the tree? It's called nature versus nurture, right? Well, their daddy was like that. Their mama was like that. Isn't that sad? That the first, you know, you don't even start having memories till about 4 or 5 years old. 15 years of your life, okay, not even. 13. 13 insignificant years of your life will determine who you are for the rest of your journey. It's sad. Unless you're woke, you're spiritually woke, and you can really do some inner work. Like, what is it about me that keeps attracting these situations? What am I doing? Like, the common denominator is you, so what is your part in this play? Why do you keep attracting these same cycles? Because you are the person who is attractive. You're attracting this, which means you're sending off a signal. See, that's why the Empress is the Empress, okay? So the Empress is the Empress, all right, with the Six of Pentacles. There's an Empress here, very highly gifted, okay? But in order to be an Empress, that means you give a gift and you get a gift. It's equal give and take. There's also some karma here. Now, in Empress energy, listen, it's a cursed energy. It does involve karmics. Okay? Someone here has been here before, is what I'm going to say. Empress energy with the Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles is karmic. Karma. An Empress would be divine blood, though. This person's highly gifted. You know, wherever you go, money seems to flow. You don't seem to be hurting for anything financially. And an Empress would be gifted a lot of stuff. An Empress would be a gift to any man. Feminine energy Empress would be a gift to any home, any man. She bears children, she bears good fruit. Everything she touches flourishes. When she's been in a room, you can tell she's been there because she leaves it better than the way she found it. Smells better, looks better, you can tell she was there. The energy changed after, you know what I'm saying? She was there, you can tell. Man, why does it just feel and look and smell better in here? Oh, because the Empress was here? Well, that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? This is a blessing to anybody that she meets. Everything she touches flourishes. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles, especially financially. Somebody here is a diligent hard worker. Very mothering. Very nurturing. Hardworking. Practical. Down to earth. Honest. Gets along well with people. The world. Yeah, okay. There's a cycle here. Okay, right now, I just see, okay, where you're at right now is just the uncomfortable moment. Where nothing's really happening. It's the, you know what I mean? This is the day-to-day, the same old, same old. How you doing today? Same old, same old. The World card. Something in the future is closing out. It's wrapping up. There's a cycle that is going to be over. But it's for the best because, hell yeah, Ace of Wands. I mean, in the recent past, I do see this Empress energy flooded with gifts, flooded with attraction, flooded with these brand new, luxurious opportunities for travel. You know what I'm saying? Gifts of travel. Let's go here, let's go there. Let's do this, let's do that. Right? Money's not an issue. Somebody here was treated like royalty. Green wasn't a problem. I see that you keep a lot to yourself. As far as the day in, day out shit. What are you keeping to yourself? A lot. You're keeping a lot to yourself about somebody's sexuality. Okay? What I don't like is that there is a King of Wands here. Extremely sexual. Okay? I can't... This is a sexual addiction. Ace of Wands, King of Wands, High Priestess in the middle. This person takes a lot of risk sexually, and the focus is very sexual. This person really needs help. When I say Nine of Swords, this person's crazy, as in they're spending way too much time watching porn, or if they're not watching porn, they're spending an extreme amount of time doing something with their private area. I don't know how else to say that. I don't know if they're doing this as a job, Queen of Pentacles. Because I see a new cycle happening with a King of Wands with his male phallic in his hands, doing something extremely risky with that male phallic, very focused on it for money, and driving someone nuts, crazy, and someone getting trapped. As in, this feels like a helpless, hopeless situation. This is an addiction. This is a sexual addiction. I think I might be talking to somebody with a porn addiction. The Lovers reverse. You know, in the recent past, this did seem very exciting. Whenever you meet someone, you know how you're hot and heavy, and yeah, there is a lot of sex going on in the beginning. But boy, that changed quickly. This does feel like swingers, I gotta be honest with you. With the two hands both on the same D, yeah. This is the Lovers reverse. This is reverse. This is giving to two, meaning, yeah, I'm gonna give her, you'll give yours. This is a swingers. This is swingers. You see what I'm saying? You see how they're? I'm seeing it too many times. Do you see how they're passing that apple? It's the same thing. You know what I mean? It's like two brothers that would have a pact. You know what I mean? And they're gonna share. You know, they're gonna share a feat. They're gonna share. They're going to share. They've decided to share. The Lovers reverse. It's very exciting, and someone's very caught up in the sexual excitement of things, and they decide, and after all, there's all these gifts, and someone is treated quite well sexually and materialistically. They do a lot for this person, so they're more prone to ignore red flags, ignore. This is when a lot of things get swept under the rug because somebody could buy somebody something, or they could sleep with them, and I'm going to ignore spats and squabbles. And I'm not going to go back on what I said. I do think that I have a swingers situation here, because somebody has given someone a lot of gifts of freedom. Someone here has been a little bit too practical, a little bit too logical when it comes to matters of the heart. I see the money and I see the passion, but when it comes to the love's in reverse. I see somebody here being very practical. Head over heart decisions. It works. I don't talk about it. Except that Queen of Cups here. I mean, that's your energy. You know, it's like you have to hide who you really are. You're hiding your real self. Your real self gets hidden by this mask, this mirror, you know. This could be another woman mirroring you. Okay? Especially if you're an empress. This woman could even dye her hair. If you're a blonde and she's a brunette. I do see two women. I see one of them that you do not know about, or that you hide. Either you are in the know or you're not in the know. Okay? But there's another woman here hidden in the shadows. Physically and metaphorically. I do think that there is another woman physically. I also think that someone really does hide who they really are at the core of who they, you know, were meant to be. I do think that this person's addiction, this person, whatever addiction they have, is going to finally drive you crazy enough that you're just, you're very stuck. You're very, very stuck. I do mean in a helpless situation. You are stuck. You're bound to this because you have genuine emotions here. I don't know if there's a child involved or not, but there's so much hidden shit that we don't talk about. Someone here is stuck and they do feel helpless, and someone is just very focused on sex and addictions in this cycle. Someone is battling sex addiction, possibly other addictions. This person doesn't sleep. Nine of Swords. There's a lot of days where we don't sleep. Nine of Swords is not sleeping. You ask any reader, man, ain't nobody sleeping, huh? No, there's a lot of fucking days that people are missing sleep here. There's a lot of addictions at play. Sex or porn being one of them, probably several others, because this person's more prone to take more risk when they haven't had sleep. See how them cards flip over like that? So I always tell readers, you don't have to flip cards and shit. Believe me, they'll flip them when they want to. Girls, guys, night out, healthy relations and hobbies. Isn't that interesting? Healthy. So this is some type of hobby that you two have where it keeps the relationship fresh, so to speak. What did I tell you? I said, I see red flags. I seen them immediately. I said, they're drawing my attention to the red flags here in the Four of Wands. Red flag thrown. Thank you. Somebody here is doing a lot of hanging out with someone else without you. Big red flag. I do see a mystery woman. I mean, I'm sorry and everything, but I'm not. Surgery, cosmetic surgery in reverse. I'm just going to take it in the upright. Did someone recently have surgery or cosmetic surgery? One or both. Someone could have recently had surgery where they are kind of stuck. You know, they're really stuck in a situation where they couldn't help themselves if they wanted to because of some type of surgery. I don't know what this, they keep saying this. They said this in the beginning of when I was doing a read prior to clicking on, they brought this up, this high end. Maybe the surgery that you had was laparoscopic, laser or something. Something where it was like outpatient, but it was a modern type of surgery where yes, it was definitely a surgery, but due to the high-tech equipment that we have nowadays, this was outpatient. But it was a significant surgery. You know, nowadays we can go in with a laser, we can do all types of craziness. Devastated, heartbroken, yeah. Yeah, whatever this girl's night out, guy's night out, boy, it seemed like a healthy hobby until somebody's devastated and heartbroken. Because the Lover's reverse, that means there's a lot of arguing, a lot of spats going on. All of a sudden somebody has this new attraction to something. Yeah, the blonde. The blonde. I told you, I saw the blonde and I saw the brunette. Double dare. Okay. So, there's some red flags here. Okay? Meaning, did this person bring up the fact that they wanted to introduce, you know, another woman or something? Because there's a double dare here. Or a double date. There's a double dare. I double dare you to do something. There's a big red flag there. This person double dare you to dye your hair or something, a certain color. Were you a blonde and this person dared you to dye your hair brunette or vice versa? Okay? Yeah. Whatever this surgery was, it was expensive. It was high-end, meaning it was expensive, and it was something like this somebody could do with like a laser or laparoscopically. This was good news to you. Can I get one more here? What are you talking about? Unexpected good news. Unexpected good news was in reverse, but I don't like to take reversals on this day. Okay, so here we go. Yeah. Unexpected good news is that it's tax time. And not only that, we're dealing with somebody here that has some insecure issues because taxes are coming around, right? I just feel like we have a wealth of issues here. This person is very focused on money. They do feel trapped to an extent because of it. I do mean trapped, like there's no forward movement. This person is doing something very risky with the male phallic. There is two different women here. someone here possibly does feel very insecure with somebody's tax status, meaning like maybe somebody's getting taxes back and it leaves someone very insecure because they've had someone stuck for a very long time where they want them. I want this person stuck. I want this person beneath me. And if this person gets this kind of money, you know, the type of money that could buy surgeries, high-end stereos and shit, well, that would leave me very insecure. Maybe this tax season thing could buy cosmetic surgery. Okay, some high-end stereo equipment. It's all around a tax refund. It's led someone to be very insecure. You know, there's a lot of red flags here. Somebody has made the other person compete with someone else. No. I do see two blondes, blonde, blonde. Someone's mirroring the other one. It is a brunette. I don't know why. You shouldn't mirror anybody. There's nothing wrong with, you know, people mirror their Kardashians all the time. Like, I want to look like that. I admire their character. This person for who they are. Again, this Empress has been to college. They have a higher education. Whether that's spiritually or mentally, they got them both. Yeah, there is heavy manipulation here. I do mean mirroring and manipulation. Porn problem. Sick pet. Well, somebody here is sick. I don't know if they... This person is sick. I don't know what type of porn they're into, but they are sick. They are sick. I do mean sick. Someone wants you to manipulate whatever they're seeing on porn videos. With two females, they want you to do that. While this person does the bare minimum, meaning this person, this male energy is going to lay back and enjoy the show while two women, you know what, look. This person feels like they've got a higher education because of all the porn they've watched. They know they've graduated the school of sex, you know. Well, if you could make that a job, cool. I doubt it when someone here does the bare fucking minimum. But yet they claim they're a scholar or something. Come on. Yeah, this person is a bully. I don't give a fuck. Break up. Break up with them. Yeah. Accident. No respect. This person... There's a lot of accidents around this person. Listen, there's no respect. There's a lot of disrespect. I can't say enough. This is a controller codependent relationship. Baby, I knew we were going to have to get into this. I cannot say this enough. You do hide who you really are. To the world, you try to mirror whoever this person wants you to be, which is a very caregiving energy that is a hard worker, who's very practical, down to earth, laid back, high priestess with the Queen of Cups. You're hiding who you really are. Your emotional side has to be put to the side for this person. I do think that this person is trying to manipulate two different women to doing something for him while he does the bare fucking minimum. That's also making two women compete for his attention. This is stupid. This is stupid. But baby, I've been there. I've been there. I'm not calling you stupid. It's just different when you see things from a different perspective like I am. Because I've already been there and done that. So, do I think you're stupid or your situation's stupid? No. But, that's what this is. And when you finally decide to let whoever have whomever and cash out and move, Six of Swords is moving away. You know what? Peace be with you. I'm good. And move on to a body of calmer waters. Maybe really move the fuck on across a body of water. Do whatever the fuck you have to do to find peace. But you should never have to compete for anybody. The only profession I saw this gentleman doing was porn. I saw you doing a wealth of things for money, and they also called you an empress. For fuck's sake. Okay? That's my piece. Take care.